She walked into the room marked "Do Not Enter" and held a dying man's hand for 13 hours, while his own mother hung up the phone. 1984, University Hospital, Little Rock, Arkansas. A young, single mother named Ruth was visiting a sick friend. She noticed something strange. Nurses were drawing straws to decide who had to enter one particular room. Inside lay a man with AIDS, abandoned, starving, alone. Ruth walked in anyway. His name was Jimmy, barely 100 pounds, nearly invisible against white hospital sheets. He had one request. "I want my mama." Ruth found a nurse. "Can I get his mother's number?" The nurse stared at her. "Honey, he's been here 6 weeks. Nobody is coming." Ruth called anyway. The voice on the other end was ice cold. "He died to me when he turned homosexual." Click. Ruth went back into that room, sat down, took his hand, the hand no nurse would touch, the hand his own mother had rejected. She stayed for 13 hours, until his last breath. Word spread fast through Arkansas's terrified gay community. There was a woman in Hot Springs who wasn't afraid, who wouldn't turn people away. Ruth had no medical training, no funding, no organization. She drove patients when ambulances refused. She cooked meals, filled out paperwork, sat through the fear and the pain. When men died and families refused their bodies, Ruth gave them a burial. She and her young daughter would arrive. Small spade, post-hole diggers. They'd dig. They'd hold the service, because no priest or minister would come. The KKK burned crosses in her yard. Twice. Her daughter was ostracized at school. Her community turned its back. But the drag performers at Little Rock's Discovery Club showed up. Every Saturday night, a show. "Here'd come the money," Ruth said. "That's how they bought medicine. That's how they kept going." In 2012, Ruth suffered a stroke. She had to relearn everything. Talking, eating, reading, writing. She survived. In 2015, the Arkansas Times called her the Cemetery Angel. The world finally found out. NPR, BBC Broadway, CBS, a memoir, a short film, decades of silence, broken. She didn't change laws. She didn't end stigma. She didn't cure disease. She did something both simpler and harder. She stayed when everyone else left. "They just needed someone," Ruth said, "and I was there."